Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. So today I'd like to introduce you to one of Bosch's iconic models, the PMF 250 CES multifunction tool. But I won't say any more for now. Let's discover it together in the next segment. See you in a moment. So here is the multifunction tool in question, the Bosch PMF 250 CE, which is an evolution of a model I showed you in a previous video, namely the PMF 220 CE. As for the motor, we're looking at a 250-watt engine. It's not the most powerful motor on the market, but it's already enough to get a lot of things done. As for the power cord, it's a 2.5-meter cable, which already gives the tool quite a bit of mobility, even though it's a corded model. And on top of that, at the base of the tool, there's a reinforcement, which helps strengthen this part that's often fragile on corded tools. As for the grip, it's pretty good, even though, let's be honest, the weight is still quite heavy when you're holding it out at arm's length, since it weighs 1.2 kilos, and it's also pretty wide. As you can see, even with my big hands, I can't wrap them all the way around. But overall, it's a tool that's fairly easy to control and handle, though it might tire you out, especially if you use it for long periods. On the adjustment side, this multi-tool features a speed dial at the base of the tool, which lets you adjust the speed according to your needs. So just know that at setting 1, you're at 15,000 oscillations per minute, and you can go up to setting 6, which is 20,000 oscillations per minute. As for the accessories, know that this multi-tool is compatible with tools that have a Starlock fitting, which is pretty standard and easy to find in stores. And to change it, you can simply install a new one. You'll see this is one of the strengths of this tool compared to previous models and also compared to other models you can find on the market, because actually you don't need to do anything. You choose the orientation you want, press the tool in, wait for the click, and there you go. Our tool is securely in place. And to release it, it's really simple. There's a lever here on the top that simply releases the tool. Honestly, it's super simple, super fast, and super efficient. And actually, while we're talking about accessories, you should know that this multi-tool is usually sold as a kit with a number of accessories, which you'll see here and we'll go over in detail, but everything comes in a plastic carrying case. So that's a classic from Bosch, which will let you transport and especially store this tool without any problem at all. And as for the accessories, there are different blades available. There's a blade for really precise cuts, a circular blade for bigger cuts. There's even a small attachment to collect cutting debris. There's also a depth stop with 4 preset depths, and there's a sanding pad with a few triangular abrasive discs, a classic for sanding with this multi-tool. And finally, just before we see a demonstration of this multi-tool, and especially see it in action, let's talk a bit about its technical specifications. So earlier I mentioned that it was a motor, or rather that this machine is equipped with a 250-watt motor. It's not the most powerful machine on the market, but it's already pretty good and will let you get quite a lot of work done. As for the oscillation speeds, as I mentioned, you can go from 15,000 oscillations per minute up to 20,000 oscillations per minute. That's actually right in line with the market values for comparable models. And when it comes to the oscillation amplitude, again, it's a classic, 2.8 degrees. Now, let's take a look at this multifunction tool in action, starting with cutting an OSB board like this, of course using a blade that's suitable for this type of material. And as for the amplitude, or rather the oscillation speed, I'm set to position 3, and we'll see how it performs at this speed. There you go. As you saw, a quick, efficient, and above all, precise cut. And now let's see how it performs on metal by cutting a nail like this, flush with the surface. I haven't changed the blade, since I was already using one that's suitable for both wood and metal. And as for the oscillation speed, I also kept it at the same setting. Let's see how it does at this speed. So here too, honestly, no difficulty at all. And on top of that, we get a really flush cut. I can't feel the nail at all anymore, and it didn't damage the surface at all. That's really one of the big advantages of this type of tool. As you saw, it's a tool that definitely gets the job done with some impressive performance, especially since its oscillation speed can reach up to 20,000 oscillations per minute, all with a 2.8-degree amplitude, which already lets you tackle quite a few tasks. When it comes to the motor, it's true that this isn't the most powerful model on the market, but it'll still let you handle a good number of jobs. As for the accessories, we're looking at a Starlock type format, which is pretty common and easy to find, whether that's in big hardware stores or online. And when it comes to changing these accessories, it's really quick and convenient with the AutoClic system because all you have to do is press the machine onto the accessory in the position you want and it locks in place instantly. It's actually super fast. And then there's also a lever system simply to release it. Nothing could be simpler or more effective. And finally, regarding the price, you should know that this model is generally sold as a set with the accessories and especially the carrying case I showed you earlier in this video for a price of around 139 euros. So I think that's a very attractive price considering its performance and also the accessory change system, which is super convenient and super effective. So as usual, if you're interested in this model, feel free to check the description. I'll put the references for the best sellers there, at least those offering this multi-tool at the best price. All right, this video is now coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And in any case, I'll see you very soon for a new video. See ya!